Fuck it.
Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. I am Josh DeLay, as usual. I am not joined by Alan or Petey because they don't really do the podcast with me anymore because they're fucks. Now they're good guys, but they have their own. Everyone has their own lives to live. But I am joined by comedian and good friend of mine, Blaise Kautzman. Blaise.
Hello, everyone. I'm Blaise.
Thanks for. I mean, you've actually been on this podcast before, but I didn't put anyone's name on it.
Oh yeah,
because the guy who I'm not supposed to name said he didn't want to be on. I was like, well, then no one.
Oh really?
Yeah. Old. Let's call him old
damn
Leedy.
Feedy.
Let's call him old Leedy. Fucking Leedy boy was not.
Yeah,
he wasn't feeling it.
I called him fat a few times.
Yeah, I called him fat and retarded.
Well,
I think I called him gay, fat, and retarded just like in quick succession.
yeah. Well, if the glove fits.
Yeah. Remember we were on that trip and I had those chocolate mushroom bars. And I was like, eat this. I'm like, Cam, I know you like chocolate. Eat some of these fucking mushrooms.
It's like, we know you're fat.
It's like, look, man, you're resisting something that's very like organic to you. Just eat the chocolate.
Dude, the only thing is that you said there was mushrooms in it. So then he was like, anything that's not chocolate? Nah.
When he was a kid growing up, they'd get pepperoni and mushroom pizza and he'd pick the mushrooms up. Mushroom is that's like a fat guy's vegetable too, you know?
You think so?
Yeah, because it's like you put it on like steaks and pizza. You know what I mean? Like think about the things like where mushrooms are prominently featured.
Yeah.
They're always on like fucking shitty, unhealthy food.
Yeah, but you also always see them pushed to the side. You never actually see a fat guy order mushrooms on top of it, right?
I don't know.
They're always like, don't want this on there, and just slide it off the top.
Usually whenever
Eat it with their hands.
Usually whenever a fat guy starts ordering around me, I just like ear muff it because it makes me sick.
It's like,
yeah, exactly, dude. It's like a shell went off in war, dude. I'm like, oh, dude, I can't even stand any of this.
No, dude, fat people.
Yeah, aren't fat people gross, dude?
Yeah, not a fan.
Nah, I love fats, dude. But yeah, so thanks for coming and doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it. It's actually supposed to be out earlier today, and it's not going to be, obviously, but dope that you were able to just fucking jump in. You're about to go see Lamb of God.
Lamb of God and Mastodon. Two bands that I listened to after Wade said he had an extra ticket and realized
so you weren't a fan?
I'm a fan now.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of going places.
Yeah, you like going to the prairie and watching a fucking
in the middle. Dude, they just took two rows out of an amphitheater for a pit.
Okay, right.
But it's gonna be like,
yeah, man. It's like a beautiful like it is like it's literally like prairie land.
Yeah. They're gonna do a wall of death that's just this far apart.
Yeah, it's not gonna be very effective.
One person line.
Yeah, it's not gonna be effective, dude.
Yeah,
it's gonna be weird. But that's cool.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of fat people. And not necessarily fat people, but I was thinking of different body types.
Yes.
And once women get older, none of them have small boobs.
Yeah, right.
Why is that?
Well, I think as you get older, first of all, everyone does get fatter. Like it's harder to like not everyone, but it's hard to like maintain a svelte physique. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But so I think like you get fat and like, your boobs just like sink. Everything sinks. It's not just the boobs.
That is true.
But you notice them sinking more than anything else because they're right there.
Yeah, but even if you see a woman that's in like good shape and she's over 40, big boobs. Not a lot of flatties.
Really? This is interesting.
Think about it.
No, I know. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like thinking about my aunts and shit.
The bad thing is that is also I was
That's like kind of where you go to.
Yeah. Well, I thought about it this past week when this old lady was rubbing my hair while I was playing blackjack.
Wait, why was an old lady rubbing your hair?
She was day drinking harder than we were, apparently.
Gotcha.
It was like 4 p.m.
How old?
Oh, probably 50s.
Okay.
And we were sitting at sitting at the dive bar in West Fargo.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this lady just came up. I was playing by myself.
Yeah.
Lady came up and just started petting my hair. And the blackjack dealer yelled at her and he was like, listen, if a guy pet a woman's hair, you would be upset.
Wait, was it a guy, blackjack dealer?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's a fucking incel, dude.
I know.
That guy owns, dude.
Yeah. And then I was sitting
Take
there.
out that guy.
Because then he was like, do you want her to stop? And she's like, do I need to? I was like stuck in the middle. I'm like, it doesn't. I'm like, it's weird. But she doesn't need to be in trouble.
Was she an ugly 50-year-old woman?
She was in between ugly and
so
not.
like on the fucking curve of 50.
She's on the verge. I'd say 6. She's probably a 6.
A 6 for a 50.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
like a 6 like on the general.
Yeah, a 6
okay.
where like she didn't age terribly.
Gotcha. But big fucking.
Big honkers.
Nice,
That's what
dude.
made me think about it.
Dude, you should just turn your face into him and just fucking.
I should have. She had rings on, and I was like, "You're married. You got to stop hitting on me." And then
Oh,
she was
wow.
like, "This is just a boyfriend ring," and I'm like, "Well, you still shouldn't do that."
That's cool. I mean, if she's with a guy that's just her boyfriend getting her rings, you should probably leave her alone even more, dude.
Yeah, I tried.
You know, but you fucked her. You're like, dude, I was trying to leave her alone.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and then I just forced her. My dick. The guy, the black dude was like, you can't suck. Ladies shouldn't suck guys' dicks.
Yeah.
Imagine if a guy sucked a lady's dick. Imagine how you guys would react to that.
yeah, he's like, "You women are all in the wrong here."
Yeah, he just flips it around. It doesn't make any sense.
The guy's like, "Can you imagine if I was getting my dick behind while my dick sucked while I was dealing you cards?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's like I wouldn't really care. I don't
No.
think that'd be pretty cool.
come here a lot more often.
Yeah, if a guy's getting his dick sucked while he's dealing you blackjack and you have like a hot shoe, it's like, dude, keep that going.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you can't change any of the factors. Like, I had a really good shoe. It's like she needs to keep sucking your dick.
Yeah.
And then she like stops for a second. You bust.
like-
You're like, stop. Get back on.
Did
that
you
thing.
come?
Get back on that thing. It's like, all right, I guess I gotta fucking suck it then.
Reaching above the
playing
table.
blackjack with your feet while you're sucking a guy's dick.
Stay.
Yeah, exactly. Read me the numbers. What's on that card?
I like to live dangerously. As you can tell, I'm sucking dick.
That's crazy that there's just like a guy like that being like, it's a double standard. Men are getting disrespected.
I know.
Oh, man. What did he look like? How old was he?
He was probably 35 to 36.
All right. Was he hot? How were his tits?
Tits were all right.
Yeah.
He's a fine-looking man.
Nice, dude.
He was actually married, too.
Oh, really?
All these married people just hanging out
Yeah.
over there. in
So
West
he's
Fargo.
he's just like a hen-pecked husband. Like,
Yeah.
so he's really like for the fucking male cause.
Yeah.
Dude. He probably watches his wife just go around rubbing everyone's fucking head.
He's like, my wife has been rubbing heads.
She rubs so many
That was-
fucking heads.
It's like, you women keep cheating on your husbands,
Yeah.
rubbing heads.
You just going out to bars and just rubbing everyone's fucking head, aren't you? It's like, oh my god, dude.
She's like, well, you're getting your dick sucked playing blackjack.
It's like, this is my wife. This is fucking sanctimony, dude. That would be cool, dude. Like, you're dealing blackjack, you're like, you're getting your dick sucked, but it's your wife. It's like, it's fine, guys. It's my wife.
All of a sudden, we'd be like, not cool
Yeah.
anymore. That takes no talent.
Yeah, dude, that's lame. Though, actually, probably like it's like your wife of like 25 years convincing her to like come to work with you while you just deal blackjack
suck
to
your dick.
shitty drunk people, and it's like you convince her to suck your dick, dude. That's actually for a second there I agreed with you because I was like, yeah, it's just his wife. But to convince your wife of 25 years to do that,
That is true.
it just depends on how long it's been.
I was going to say, after how many years?
Right? Yeah. Like if you're a newlywed, yeah, that's not cool.
What year does the dick sucking drop off? Because that's what all guys say is like once you get married, it stops.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if that's true though.
But then I also, because then I also hear people being like, I'm not in the mood for sex, but I'll let you suck my dick. My one buddy was drunk one time.
What?
Oh, yeah, I guess no guy ever says it. Well,
I mean, no, that's dope.
Yeah.
I should be saying that. But I just didn't know that worked.
well,
I didn't know that was an
I
option.
haven't tried it. Oh, man.
It's like, I don't feel like fucking you, but you can suck my dick. How could that work? How could that ever work, dude?
Dude, there's been a couple girls that I know that would probably be down for that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I suppose.
Yeah.
Couple of good ladies.
Deal blackjack. Well, they're married to people who deal blackjack.
Yeah, exactly. Particularly those who married blackjack dealers, incel blackjack dealers. Dude, I just realized on this fucking, because of how close this camera is, way closer than usual, my feet are so central.
Dude, you have the biggest feet.
They are big
You should
feet.
take those off. Get those honkers. Use some money.
So have I told you there's a thing with our podcast? God, I wish I had my phone on me. I'd show you. Dude, there's like foot freaks. Like, because all of our podcasts are like this. We have like a table.
Yep.
And I always kick my feet up. And so for a while there, people were like, oh, man, show me some more of those sweet feet. I was like, these must be like our buddies or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, someone's just fucking with me.
No.
But, dude, just the last one, another random name. Just like, hey, thanks for the feet. Like, thumbs up as the only comment on the video. So I think, like, maybe what happened was, like, there's probably, like, a Reddit for these folks. Like
Dude, if you had Reddit Foot Finder.
So I'm thinking, like, maybe they're like, hey, man, I found a really sweet podcast where you can really look, like, get a sweet look at these feet.
I think.
And I think that might, I don't know if that's what happened.
I think
but
there's
I'm
like a
theorizing.
foot rating website.
Right.
Did you ever check if you're on that?
I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, no one wants to see my feet, right?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, Jesus,
Just
man.
like halfway through the episode, do you slide them off just to tease people?
Well, here's what I'm saying, man. And Alan was saying this before, and I was like, I have too much respect for myself. But he's like, hey, man, we gotta start getting this behind a fucking paywall, dude. We gotta, like, if they're, like, you gotta have people just jerking off to for free.
Yeah.
You can, like, people are jerking off to you without you knowing it. Like, that sucks, dude. You should be monetizing that if they're gonna do it anyway.
Do you want to know that people are jerking off to you?
Well, I don't necessarily want to know. I mean, it's actually kind of cool.
The way you said that, you're like, I gotta know if people are jerking off to me.
Look, I don't mind if people are jerking off to me.
Dude, being a girl.
Yeah, they like it.
If
For
you're
sure.
a girl,
They love getting jerked off to. They also like when you tell them you're too tired for sex and make them suck your dick. Those are the two things girls love the most: getting jerked off to by anonymous men on the internet, and then sucking a dude's dick who says he's too tired to fuck.
Hey, I was jerking off to you earlier. Anywho, I'm kind of tired. You want to come suck me off?
Yeah, and when you have the combo wombo, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the key. That's like the foreplay.
That's when they're like, I am pretty wet from that first comment, knowing that you jerked off to me earlier.
Yeah, exactly. I jerked off to you earlier, but only like your lips. It was all neck up.
Yeah. Listen, I was just looking at your like regular Facebook family photos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some.
You have a really nice smile, especially when your arm is around your grandma in a wheelchair. It's very genuine. It's very genuine. It turns me on, but I'm not that interested in anything else.
If you could crop your uncle out of a few of those pictures, that'd help me out.
I think a funny thing to say to a girl before you're 69 is like, hey, let's turn that frown upside down. let's flip that frown around.
When's the last time you were 69?
It hasn't been that long.
Nice.
I mean, sometimes you just get a little wild, you know. Like,
That is true.
it's just like if sometimes you like are like fever, like you're just like kind of really fucked up, and you're just like feverishly doing sexual stuff, and like I don't know, you're just doing things.
Feverishly is a good word.
Yeah, it's like you don't even know why either of you are even doing the things you're doing. You're just fucking flipping around. Next thing you know, you're 69. It's like this was not even a thing we discussed.
Putting a finger in your own butt, I mean, like, what happened?
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was yours.
Dude, when we were younger, we actually thought, me and my buddy talked about how funny it would be if you were just making out with a chick and then started like just jerking yourself off.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we're like, actually, that's probably assault. But
I see what you're saying.
What a random thing that would be if you're like, there's no expectation that you're gonna just start making.
So you haven't had sex before?
No, and you're
First
just
time
making out,
okay.
and then you just like reach in your own pants.
You're just like using her as porn.
Yeah, that'd be. We're like, that'd be the wildest thing ever. I was laughing so hard about it, and then we're like, it's probably not cool.
Yeah, I think that's definitely not cool, man. Because I was thinking, like, if you just live with a lady and you're making out and you start jerking yourself off a little bit to get it going, I think that's
just
acceptable.
Like,
I think.
oh yeah, which
But,
I mean, like if you have a relationship, but if it was like your first time making out and you just start undoing your own pants.
You're like, no, stop, I'm not ready. Shh, stop. She's like, I'm not doing anything.
I think we should go a little slower.
Can we slow down?
Yeah.
And you just slowly jerk.
Yeah. This is the thing. Like, if you did it, like, so they didn't know, and they're still just, like, grabbing your face, making out with you, and then just look down. It's like, what are you doing?
It's like, oh, don't do it. You start figuring your ass. It's like, all right, I guess.
Put in another one.
Yeah.
I can fit more.
I'm a 2-finger boy. I promise. Just saying that into her ear. She's like, oh my God.
Saying I'm a 2-finger boy.
Also a 2-finger boy, I promise. Like, even for some reason, the reassurance.
We used to call my buddy Teddy 2 Fingers.
Why?
For no other reason than his name was Ted. It's like
gotcha.
Teddy Bridgewater was Teddy 2 Gloves.
Oh, yeah.
So we just started calling him Teddy 2 Fingers, and then out in public we'd be like, "Hey, Teddy 2 Fings," and he'd be like, people would be like, "Why do you call him that?" We'd be like, "You don't want to know."
That's such a good thing. I love that, dude. Just create all sorts of suspicion and mystery, but like it can't be good.
No,
like why are they calling him that?
Teddy 2 Fingers, exactly.
And just shrouding it in mystery. It could be so nefarious. It could be really bad.
It could be really bad.
Yeah. That's the best, dude. Just anytime you have an opportunity to like slander your friend in public is like it's literally the greatest. I worked at Drunken Noodle with like a bunch of my buddies. Still, Alan, the fucking guy who do this podcast.
Yeah.
With. So, and when Alan was like in his early 20s, he got like a bunch of DUIs and like
just a bunch.
He like 8 or something.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm lying. This is what I do. This is the whole move.
Getting a master class.
Yeah, this is the whole move. Is I just tell people he has like 9 DUIs. But so anyway, so he would manage the Drunken Noodle. So this girl comes in late night, like asks, like, "Oh, where's Al now?" I'm like, "Oh man, you didn't hear?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, he got another DUI, man. He's going away for a long time," which it wasn't true.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, I just got out of treatment with him." I'm like, "Yeah, it's really bad."
you mean Tongue Punch Ellen?
It's just like, yeah, I should have had a nickname. Just you mean drinking and driving and killing an old lady, Alan?
Manslaughter Al.
Yeah, you mean wrapping your car on a homeless guy, Alan? And so she like the sadness in her face, dude. I was like, yeah, it's really a bummer. And so the next day, I'm like, oh, Alan, some girl came in looking for you. I told her you got a DUI. You're in prison. He's like, fuck you, man. I was like, yeah, she was kind of hot. Sorry, bro.
I'm trying to think of good lies that we made up about my friends. One time we just told him that our friend got his dick sucked from his boss, who was like a lady who was pretty androgynous.
Yeah.
Had the glasses that just like turn dark when you go outside.
Okay.
If you get your dick sucked by anyone that has those, that's actually enough.
She looks like the fucking cover of Sin City.
She's also white.
Dude, just sucking your dick through the transition glasses, dude. Also, it's funny that an androgynous girl will have transition glasses. That's also very interesting.
Yeah. It's more so like a freaking, what's her name, Pat from Saturday Night Live, where you didn't really know if it was
sure,
which would fit under androgynous, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, that's like the definition of androgynous.
Yeah, androgynous has
exactly.
changed.
Yep, exactly.
Not a coffee shop worker, just like a softball player.
I mean, yeah, more historically androgynous. not like Brooklyn androgynous, just classic. Fucking
classic bowl cut androgynous.
Yeah, playing softball for a plumbing company.
Yeah,
exactly, dude.
Plumbing company and local bar.
Just stepping in and ripping home runs, dude.
It's kind of hot.
Honestly, yeah, dude.
I wonder what it's like to hook up with just a butch lesbian.
So not a butch. She's like kind of pretty, but she's big.
Yeah.
She's a like very serious lesbian. Like kind of a no doubter.
After you.
Kind of like I was definitely on the long road, but I wasn't too long after me that I was like, yeah, now she's just like not a gold star but I actually with her, I think I told you about this before.
You may have.
She's the one girl where like I was like about to come and I was like, oh yeah, I don't really think I want to do this then. It was like so fast.
I've done that.
Because she like sucked my dick for like 30 minutes. Like, some of those girls that just like won't stop doing it. It was one of those. And I was like pretty drunk.
Yeah.
But like that wasn't gonna come from that. But then like immediately once the vagina went, I was like, oh no, dude. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't know about this. I gotta go.
No, I think this is where I draw the line.
Yeah, and then she's like, are you gonna fuck me? If not, I'm gonna go somewhere else and get it done. I'm like, be my guest.
That is insane.
I'm like, this is pretty crazy that I was doing this anyway. So I think it's best. Don't tell anybody. See you later.
Hey, keep this to yourself.
Don't tell all of our mutual friends about this. But yeah, she's like, that's a pretty serious. She's like a 6 foot, like 2.
Holy.
Yeah.
Dude, kissing a girl your own height.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend was my own height.
Really, dancing with a girl your own height and looking into their eyes is pretty magical.
You like that?
Yeah. Doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, I don't think I've never, well, I guess I've danced with ladies that are tall, I suppose.
Can you imagine looking up at a lady?
Yeah, that's rough, dude. That's really rough. Yeah, it's like worse. Like dancing is emasculates to like more than like having sex with them. You know what I mean?
If you're laying down, you can get up to their height.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy.
And at least then you're still like fucking, you know.
You know what is weird is no matter what height, it somehow works that your parts and face line up.
Sexually?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think so?
How could that be true?
Well, most of the time it's not that hard. Like,
well, maybe
you bend
maybe they just have long legs, but like a small torso.
I think it's funny you're having a really long torso and like dwarf legs.
They look like the Giants from Majora's Mask. At the deep reference, I've been playing Majora's Mask. If anyone gets that, they're gonna appreciate it. But
That is good. I know
they probably won't.
That dude, yeah, I've been playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic's a good game, bro.
I've been playing Sonic 3 because you can save on that game and you don't got to run through the whole thing.
Oh, real? I didn't even know that. We never had Sonic 3. We had the first and the second one, and then Sonic and Knuckles.
Yep. Sonic 3 was sweet because I remembered how to do the bonus games on that one.
Yeah. What was the bonus games for that? Was that dude? The Sonic 2 bonus game fucking ripped. You were in
a tunnel.
You were like losing almost.
Yeah.
You know.
And then when the bombs come on that, it starts to suck.
And you have to like spin around to like hit the fucking rings and shit up top.
Yeah, and you need to get as many rings before each checkpoint.
Yep. Exactly.
But then the bombs start showing up and you got to jump them.
Yeah, they look like olives.
Yeah, and that sucks because olives suck.
You don't like
But
olives, dude?
On the third Sonic the Hedgehog, there's like a bunch of blue balls and red balls, and then
that's when you're like
white ones.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
And so like I just remembered watching my one buddy do that one time and getting it down where you're like, oh, you just click like once each turn, and I was getting it down. So I think I have a pretty good chance to turn it supersonic.
Damn, dude. That would be sick.
Pretty stoked about. That's actually what I'm most looking forward to in my life is to be supersonic.
Dude, I've been playing video games again. I was like off them for like a couple years almost.
Well, yeah. So wait, Majora's Mask and
Majora's
NCAA
Mask and the new NCAA, dude. Fucking fun, dude.
What's better?
Just getting addicted again. Majora's Mask is a great game.
Dude, there's no Zelda that sucks.
Timeless, bro. It's really good.
Yeah, dude, and Princess Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Babe.
Yep. You know, I liked the Zora princess.
Which one was she on?
She was Ocarina of Time, which I realize now is the adult when she's an adult.
Yes, not the kitty one.
Yeah, not young Princess.
After you get your horse.
Not young Princess Ruto, but like the one that's you know.
Yep.
She's got yeah, exactly.
You into Princess Peach or Princess Daisy?
I see. I don't know. What is Daisy even fucking from?
I don't know, but she has brown hair, so I'm
I think
like
that's better, right?
Yeah,
it's kind of like straighter. Princess Peach seems like she's like a
hoity-toity.
Yeah, like some autistic girl or something, like crazy hair.
She keeps getting stolen by Bowser and then having sex with him
and then making love to him, just like an autistic girl.
That is really crazy.
They're always having sex with turtles, dude.
They like turtles.
Yeah, for some reason Princess Peach never made my dick move, really, though.
No, but it is insane that all of a sudden you find out that Baby Bowser is Princess Peach and Bowser's kid.
What?
Yeah.
When do you figure that out?
In
your fucking fan fiction, you right?
Oh, you're gonna find out.
He's like, well, I know, and everyone else will soon after I assassinate Trump. The only thing in your manifesto is just like
Baby Bowser is the love child of Bowser
just
and
reestablishing
Peach.
Mario canon.
I start off sending bombs just like
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
Like, you guys will accept this.
You're firing green shells out of a fucking potato gun at Trump.
I don't even send any of them to the Nintendo headquarters, just
No.
to random people.
Yeah.
To nerds.
Spread the word. Oh,
You guys
holy
better
fuck.
get this out. It's an APB that Nintendo puts out a new update.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Please stop murdering people for fan fiction.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to cut it.
It's like the only way I'll stop is if I become president of Nintendo.
Get out Yoshimoto,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
Yeah, exactly. It is Yoshimoto something. Oh, those Japs, man, crazy guys.
It sounds like a type of car.
Yoshimoto. Yeah, it does. Or just like a sushi restaurant. Or
Or a place where there's a bunch of fish.
yeah, exactly. Looks just like that. Holy fuck, dude! I was getting sad today, bro.
Why is that?
Because JJ McCarthy got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm upset, dude.
So wait, so he got hurt like a while ago, and then they just did an MRI, right? Or did he get hurt in the game?
No, dude. I mean, they think that maybe it was like a lingering issue that then like him like actually just like getting out there and like playing a real game, just like
Oh,
brought it to the forefront. But yeah, he just fucking tore his meniscus, dude.
that's a bad start.
That fucking sucks, dude.
Dude, the Vikings offseason, not great.
I mean,
You have a man die in a drunk driving accident.
that's really
You have
bad.
someone get a DUI a
Yeah.
couple weeks later.
Yeah. Also, a guy who was supposed to be our starting quarterback already tore his ACL in camp.
Yeah.
Mekhi Blackman. Yeah, it's fucked, dude. I was sad all day, dude. Because, like, I was, like, believing hype, dude. I was, like, believing it. I was, like, after that first game, I was like, I saw enough. He's got potential, you know? And now I'm, like, I'm retarded. Of course this is going to happen.
Dude, that's just Dude, it's the same thing as the Kamala train that it's going to be. Dude, Minnesota's going to be let down again.
Well, I'm on that train,
Minnesota
too, man.
sports
Yeah.
are going to be Minnesota again. They're like, this is our next sport, politics.
Yeah, dude. I think there's a lot of similarities there. Though, we had a lot of Minnesota's got some big wins, though, dude. We got Walls, dude.
Yeah. Balls to the Paul's walls.
Yeah, dude.
We used to call just this nerdy kid that.
Really?
Well, his name was Paul.
And you
So we called him Balls of Paul's wall, and he was my buddy's roommate, and he would just listen to us get drunk and play Halo every hour of the night.
Yeah.
And be like, you think you guys can
Oh,
stop?
yeah, so
And
you
be
guys-
like, Balls of the Paul's wall.
You just bullied this guy.
Yeah.
Just trying to,
Shut the fuck up.
just trying to like live a normal life.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Yeah. Palsy Walsy.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, isn't it funny, though, how it pretty much is just like all the politics now are like, you fucked the couch.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, you drank horse cum.
Yeah. Oh, wait, who drank horse cum?
Tim Waltz, that's the thing that they came out with him, that they're like, well, you drank horse cum.
He did?
That was the rebuttal.
But did he actually do that?
I don't know. I didn't know that JD Vance didn't fuck his couch until I Googled it.
Wait, he didn't actually fuck his couch?
No, then some guy was just like, I just made that up.
Dude, what is going on?
Exactly. It's
I mean,
awesome.
I heard the couch thing, but I was like, well, this is obviously some weird.
It's pretty sweet.
Okay, so what was allegedly when he had fucked the couch? What was the deal?
I think it was just the thing that some guy tweeted that, like, which is pretty funny. He put like rubber glove or a condom in a couch and lubed it up, and then
Gotcha.
just put it like in between
Yeah.
there, which is like, I was like, hey man,
Who among us?
I watched Lady Marmalade videos when I was 12 too, and felt something.
Wait, what's Lady Marmalade?
It's that video with Little Kim and
and a guy fucks
and Christina
the couch?
Aguilera.
Oh, they fucked
No,
the
that's
couch?
just what I did while watching it.
I was like, wait a minute. What am I missing
I was
here?
12 years old looking at that, being
I was
like,
like, they were the
I should
couch.
probably, yeah. But dude, yeah, so some guy, I guess, was just like, no, I just made up that rumor. Like,
Oh.
it didn't happen. And then all of a sudden they came out.
But who was this guy? Like his childhood friend or something?
No, just some random guy. That
Just some guy's like, yeah, I said he did
On the
this,
internet.
and just everyone believed it.
yeah, and then, which rules.
What
and
is
then,
happening?
Then all of a sudden it went to the other side, and now there's like a newspaper article. And they just like put Waltz's face. It had to have been just drawn up, and someone's like, this guy went to the hospital and had to get his stomach pumped because he drank a bunch of horse cum.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's the whole thing. And then, did you guys have like rumors that got around all the time in high school and things like that?
I mean, yeah, there would always be like, people would always say like teachers were fucking and shit.
Yeah.
That was like the big one.
Well, there was the one that like
And, like,
in
some-
high school.
some autistic kid like fucked a cat, someone said one time. That was so cruel, dude. That's the cruelest thing
This
ever.
kid
dude.
from Valley City did fuck his dog.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got that firsthand knowledge from
Oh,
some
Valley
VC
City.
boys.
You don't say.
Yeah.
was it Quinn?
No. My buddy.
I'm gonna keep that in. I'm gonna add his last name too.
You
Tag
should.
him. Be like Quinn fuck the dog, dude.
This guy's name is insane.
I'm not talking
I
about
won't
the
say
ladies at fucking 1:30 a.m. at Sports Bar. Right? We're talking a canine, all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess this guy in Valley City just like had his friend over. He's like, check this out. Tackle his dog and fucked it.
You tackle it.
Well, how else are you gonna fuck it?
Well, I think sometimes you can probably coax him into it. I mean, I would hope. It's a fucking family pet, dude. You can't just tackle it and fuck it. Like, at least, like, you know.
Dude, what you're doing is monstrous. That's
You could probably get a dog excited. I'm just, at least try. You know what I mean? Like, at least have the decency. You're going to fuck it anyway.
you could finger that dog a little bit.
Yeah, you're like.
Get it wet.
Well, we usually like, oh, I'm not going to romance this dog. It's sick. It's like, well, I mean, you're already having sex with it. Why not, like, try to make it, like, be comfortable, you know?
That is true. Give it some peanut butter.
Okay, so this guy was over at his buddy's place, like, hey, check this out.
Yeah.
and he like collapsed the dog's paws, splay out.
Just fucked it. That was the.
It's flat on its chest.
That was the rumor, and then my buddy had a big. My one buddy was like, "Yeah," and then that kid was making fun of me at school one day. And he goes, so I took a big drink out of my small milk jug, and I said, well, you know what? At least I didn't fuck my dog. And he goes, owned him. Quiet the whole rest of the
Oh, really?
lunch
The kid actually stopped. That's when you have to be like, what are you talking about? Because
like the kid actually.
but he like actually gets sheepish, which turns him on because it's sheep. But
Dude, guy from Hettinger fucked a sheep, and and dude, you want some animal fucking? I got it.
I believe that you.
My friends owned a sheep farm.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Suffolk farm. And this guy,
are they gonna like you talking about this?
well, that's a known fact.
These guys are fucking sheep.
Well, no, I mean, this farm wasn't, but my buddy's dad walked into the barn and saw one of his workers standing there fucking a sheep, and he had boots that were like had a belt around them to hold them, and then that guy was just like, this was years later because I didn't start hanging out with like Hettinger peeps till I was out of high school every once in a while. And they were like, that's that guy. And he would just be sitting at the bar, and that's just known fact.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
What's worse, you know?
Dog or a sheep?
Yeah.
I bet it's stinkier with a sheep. Depends the size of the dog.
Yeah. How big was this dog? Do you know?
I have no idea. I don't have any firsthand knowledge.
Man.
I only have firsthand knowledge that it happened.
Right.
The guy's name, and I won't say it because I think he still lives there.
Yeah, what was Quinn, but.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A, dude. Well, that's fun, Blaise. That was a fun departure there, man. How was the fucking mic last night? Was it good?
It was fun. There was
Worked out?
Yeah. Had a couple people show up. I think 10 comics.
Beautiful.
It's nice that room's small.
Yeah, dude. I like that.
So that's Dive Bar, West Fargo. People can rub your hair, and then you'll go tell jokes there on the next Monday.
Oh, wait. So it was at Dive Bar. You got your hair rubbed, too.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. That's sick. Yeah, dude. I fucking...
It's a fun time. Do you do anything?
I don't, dude. I broke all my sobrieties, dude.
Yeah. How long was that?
I wasn't drinking or doing any drugs. Well, specific drugs. And then, yeah, like, just did all of it. Just got hammered one night, and the next night did drugs. Now I'm just drinking again here.
That'll do it. Well, it was almost a whole month.
Yeah,
you.
and it was several months for drugs, but...
Yeah.
But it was, like, pretty uneventful. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, that's been my whole thing with this whole drug thing, where I'm like, what am I even doing?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why is this, like, it's not, like, certainly there must be, like, an experience I can find that's going to be more worthwhile than I'm just like, oh, last night was crazy. I did drugs, and I'm like, and then I was, like, at a bar, and
like, it really wasn't that crazy.
Nothing happened at all, actually. I was just up all night for no reason.
The weeks that I went without doing drugs did end up being some of the wildest weekends.
Well, that's good for you. You're actually doing stuff. I feel like I don't ever actually do anything.
Yeah, 'cause we went to like a street dance, then went to the strip club, then
I mean, you did drugs that night.
I did some drugs that night.
Yeah,
but
you called me with that information.
accidentally smoked something.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'll go to bat for it every once in a while. Now I'll be like, I can see how you can get addicted.
We'll leave it ambiguous as to what that was.
It was weed.
Yeah, I was just. I tried some drugs.
Yeah,
Cannabis.
dude. Have you ever done dabs?
Nah, man, because that's crazy.
It's the
shit.
stupidest thing. I'm not. I mean, you're not a weed guy either.
Nah, man.
Smoking weed, strong THC, I don't get.
Nah.
One time, my buddies just like packed this. Well, it was the first time where I'm like, what are these people smoking that you need a full blowtorch?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then it's just dabs.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I saw my buddy take a dab. He called me a pussy because I was like, I got violently high from smoking a dab. And
Yeah.
I was like, I want this to end. So I went and slept, like laid on the couch and closed my eyes as hard as I could. My other buddy's like, you're a pussy. Took a dab, passed out standing up.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, you're the pussy.
Nice,
bitch.
dude. Nice instant karma on that one, bro.
Yeah.
I like that shit. Motherfuckers talking shit. Fucking find out, dude.
Yeah. When's the last time you got in a fight? Talk shit, get hit.
With my girlfriend all the time. I mean,
Fist
physically.
fighting, yeah.
She threatens me, but I'm like, yeah, that'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, 'cause you're going down.
You have no idea the can of worms you're gonna open.
You get suplexed. How funny would it be if like someone got called on a domestic violence, but it's actually like full on WWF wrestling? Like they come in and it's like pedigrees and them running like rolling around, and then the girl just like gives you a tombstone pile driver.
That'd be sick. Like if you're a cop, or you're just then a spectator.
Yeah, the cops
you
come and
come
they're
in.
like, let them go.
Because you know, like the Venn diagram for like cops and people who like the WWE, it's like that's just like one solid circle.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then also like domestic violence, also just an additional layer.
It's the perfect circle Venn diagram. With
Yeah,
three.
it's opaque at that point, dude.
Yeah.
It's just fucking it's a perfect circle, dude. And also who like a perfect circle.
Oh yeah,
Cops love a perfect circle beating their wives and WWE. It's their favorite thing, dude. And Mastodon and Lamb of God.
dude. That's what they call the Septro.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Dude, did you watch the Olympics? My friend was over there in the front row
Really?
of wrestling.
Oh really? Is he a wrestling guy or
No,
what?
just watching it. Dude, my high school girlfriend's dad was an Olympic wrestler. Well,
Really?
he was the what's that called? The alternate. Where,
Sure,
if one
yeah.
of the first two guys would have been hurt.
Yeah, like he went to the Olympic trials and like made like
it. He was literally the alternate.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever try to fucking see?
No, he was a strong
See who was
man.
a bigger man. He would have beat
He
the
was
fuck
for
out
sure a
of you,
bigger
dude.
man. Yeah.
He would have beat the fuck out of you, dude.
Yeah, he would have. There's not many people I could beat up.
Was he one of those guys that like you'd come in and he like had like a shotgun like sitting at his feet?
No, he was like real nice.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was actually like very nice. But I wouldn't fuck with him. He seemed like he had a switch.
Yeah.
It was like
probably.
if you're a wrestler, you probably have a switch in there.
Yeah.
As in like just a branch that you beat people with.
Yeah, did he? Oh, he was from the South. Did he? Did he look at his daughter like where he's like in a certain weird way?
Yes.
Maybe he wasn't mad 'cause he's like, I know she's not giving it to anybody else.
He's like, listen, I'm not gonna fuck you, but you can suck my dick. I'm too tired.
I'm too tired from fucking your mom. That's an alpha move.
Have
dude.
you guys met my hot daughter?
Yeah, exactly.
I actually walked in. He was like pretty good at slobbing knob.
So you guys are gonna have fun tonight. She's pretty good at oral. Oh, you're going to the drive-in. Great place to get your dick sucked. Oh, drive-in movie theater? Great place to get your dick sucked, place.
It's like I come in and he's like, dude, I didn't mean the drive-in as in McDonald's.
Yeah, I didn't mean the drive-through.
Dude,
Just empty McDonald's bag of trash on her head.
oh, that's a pretty frequent thing for me. Dude,
She got sweet and sour sauce in her hair and shit.
that was one of my favorite times going through a drive-through. Was last time we were doing the road in Dickinson. And me and you couldn't. They wouldn't let us walk through.
Yeah,
the
they were
drive-thru.
being dicks, man.
Because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna run across the street and get my car and drunk drive through here.
Yeah.
Then I lost my wallet.
Yeah, in plain sight. So I don't know if we can call it that.
Yeah, pretty smart of them to make me go drive through that.
Yeah, man. That was fun though. That was good times. Except for I love I'll go on the road and then like all the videos are just us being like like actually mentally retarded. We're like, oh, last night was so fun. It's just like I'll be on the dance floor with my shirt off and just like a retarded guy staring at me.
That's actually a video.
Yeah, that's what the video was.
There's that.
We're like, last night was so fun, dude. Let's watch the tape, dude. Let's review the tape. It's like, no, dude.
It was you with your shirt off, a retarded guy looking at you.
Yeah,
and then it was just me watching you walk ahead of me at the drive-thru, and then someone driving by us like, get us some fucking nugs, and I kick a cone, and then they just drive off. That was our whole night.
Yeah, man. We're like, it was so fun, man. This is what I mean with drugs, dude. This is what I'm saying.
We didn't have drugs that night.
Yeah, but we tried.
We did try.
Yeah, we talked to some very suspect-looking people. I was high on blackjack that night, dude.
Dude, about 6 hours of straight BJ.
Well, I was on shrooms.
We're talking drugs.
Fair. But yeah, that's what I mean though. It's like these are the nights I'm having where I'm like maybe I need to start thinking about fulfilling my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
But the thing is, even when I go and do stuff, like let's say it was a Saturday and I would go to like a Twins game at like fucking 1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even like consider that like part of the day until I start like actually getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I went and did a thing. Like that could have been what I did that day, and I could have like looked back and I'm like that was an experience. But it like kind of does nothing for me.
I don't understand people that are able to go do something then just go home.
Yeah, I think that's the
It
thing.
truly is insane to me.
Mm-hmm. Like I should just like keep myself like locked up in my room and then just like at like 11:30 p.m. be like, all right, go tear it up for 2 hours, buddy. And then once everyone else goes home, you get as drunk as you can, just go home.
The other weekend, I played Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually I didn't do anything Friday night. Went to a class at the Y for...
Are you still swimming with the fucking old ladies?
Every once in a while.
You're still just doing that?
Nice. It's sweet.
Dude. Do they have big fucking tits?
All of them.
Really? Even like a 70-year-old woman has big tits?
Cute. Those are the biggest, and those things are filled out.
So they're like your nose, they just keep growing?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I don't go there for that. They're all gross.
Okay.
They're all gross there.
What do you mean they're 70 years old? I hope you think they're gross. I hope you're not going there for that. You didn't really just say that. That's like when I
don't fuck my dog.
Yeah, that's like when the kid gets like deathly silent after you accuse him of doing a really horrendous thing he actually did.
No, there's some people that every once in a while those old ladies remember my name and are like, oh, Blaise is back.
Yeah, I bet.
Doing water aerobics with old ladies, it truly does suck because like I started going there because I hurt my knee or ankle or whatever, and I was like,
so you're doing a little low impact workout.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
And it truly is.
Take JJ McCarthy with you next time.
Yeah, I should. And then all of a sudden, like, all those ladies, none of them try to keep up with the instructor. And then I look like a dink because I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Like, it actually is tiring.
So
They're doing like 50 jumping jacks just in water.
Yeah, so you're getting mad because you're actually doing it all and you're getting tired.
Yeah, and I'm getting hard, which is...
Yeah.
You ever just jump in water, dude? If you just jump in water a lot, your dong goes up and down against friction because it's water.
Okay, Blaise.
And you try
you're really trying to justify having a boner around these ladies.
Well,
right
I don't usually get one, but it's happened. And then
you're like, if you just jump up and down, dude, you're gonna get hard. There's gonna be old ladies around. It's natural, man.
It doesn't
I don't
happen.
know, man.
I'm saying that it's happened, and then you got to sit there after you're trying really hard.
I don't think I've ever got a boner like in chlorine. You know what I mean? I think I've been in a lake and had a boner, but I don't think I've been in like a public pool and I just had a fucking boner, dude.
You've never had a boner in a public pool?
I don't think so, dude. I think I'd remember if I had a boner.
When you're 14 years old and you see a hot 16-year-old's tits, and there you're telling me you haven't been bricked up in the 3 feet?
Maybe I got bricked up. I don't think it was 3 feet though. I mean, it would be now, but back then it wasn't that big yet.
Did you guys have a pool in your hometown?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Do you have a basketball hoop there?
No, dude. They were fucking dicks. It was like a no roughhousing thing.
Really, dude? We had a diving board.
Well, we had a diving
slide.
board, but
Dude, diving boards are probably my favorite things.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
My buddy worked at the pool, and then he would just like open up the pool for us after hours. It'd be like midnight, and then we'd jump off like the building into the pool and stuff.
Yeah, that's dope.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, people did that, but I was never like a cool guy.
Yeah.
That was like what the cool kids were doing.
What were the
I was
nerd
like,
kids doing?
Well, I wasn't a nerd, but I was like a delinquent, so they like they wouldn't trust me. They're like, yeah, we're doing a cool thing, but I know if you come, you'll like smash a window or something.
Yeah. See, I didn't drink in high school, so that was like
I wasn't
we're
drinking.
badass.
This is what I would do. I was just crazy. I was kind of a vandal.
Yeah.
Did you ever fucking bust some shit up?
Oh,
dude?
all the time.
What a feeling, man.
Dude, we shot TVs with shotguns and
That's cool.
dude, and we made Molotov cocktails and made a pyramid in front
Yeah,
of it.
we
and
made
shit.
nitroglycerin one time.
How do you even do that?
You fucking
Listen to enough Bush,
Yeah, that's really.
and all of a sudden you just get it to you.
Yeah, man. You listen to Bush and exactly. If you drink like 3 Monster Energies and you listen to Bush, it's like it becomes innate. You know how to do it. And then you hang out with Bo Mayer. Anyway, I was just for Wade. I just want to start doing local references because Wade's in the background. That's the only reason why I brought up Quinn too, because I think
figured that.
Wade would just think it's funny.
Saw him at the bar the other day.
Yeah, what's he doing?
I don't know, hitting on some hot chick.
just slamming 9s.
Yeah,
What a good boy. Dude.
he does have a pretty good track record.
He does good. He does good. He fucked Wade.
How was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, he roofied Wade.
I wasn't sure if
It's Quinn's classic tactic.
It's the
Quinn's actually like
it was a quintessential move.
he was like, wait, I'm not gonna fuck you. I'm pretty tired, but you can suck my dick.
You can suck my dick. Oh, good lord. What was I saying? I was on something. Oh yeah, fucking vandalizing shit, dude.
Yeah.
I loved that, dude. There was an elevator. So you know Jack Dalrymple, right? So he was.
Yeah.
So he became the governor of North Dakota, but he's his farm is like just outside of Castleton somewhere. So we would go to this elevator. There was this road called Turkey Road. It was just like right off so it was like a main street. You just keep going east on Main Street, and there's this fucking elevator there. And me and my buddy Alan, the guy from the podcast, we would go out there just like once every couple months and just fucking kick that door in until it went down, and then we'd leave. And we would only break the door. Like but someone would always go out there and just build it again. And so then I was like telling the story to my other buddy Nick, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you want to hear something fucking hilarious that Alan and I do every couple months?" We go out to this elevator and we fucking kick this door down, and then we drive off. And start laughing. He's like, "Yeah, I work for Jack Dalrymple, and I build that door every 2 months." He's like, "You motherfuckers." He's like, I'm like, they keep building doors. He's like, I keep building the door. I was like, oh.
Like, well, you're gonna do it again.
And I just laughed in his face. I was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "I'm gonna do it again." Yeah, this is gonna be. And then we went in there the last time. And I can't reveal the details of that one.
Dude,
We brought a real like wild card with us that time, and he took it too far.
Dude, you want to hear taking it too far? When we used to make our Jackass movies and stuff, we called our one buddy the Pyromaniac.
Because, because he was a pyromaniac.
Because he was a pyromaniac.
We had a funny name for this pyromaniac. We called him the Pyromaniac.
And he comes up and he's like, I got an idea. We're gonna run to Target in Dickinson and light a shopping cart on fire and then just push it down an aisle and run.
Yeah, that's not really like a.
I was like,
it's not really a stunt.
I was like, think I'm gonna stick this one out.
Yeah, dude.
And we tried to talk him out of it. All of a sudden, a few days later, they come back. They're like, want to see something sweet? They did it. And dude, there was an article. They set off like shit. Part of the fire alarm or so. There was part of the floor that was like totally burnt and melted.
Yeah, man, that's an insane thing to do.
Yeah, and so what they did is they did that, and then they ran out of like the garden area, jumped the fence, and had one of their sisters waiting for them, and just drove off.
They got away?
Got away scot clean, and then they went back to edit the footage. My idiot friend kept that up on his computer while they were like editing, and then it was like formatting or whatever.
Yeah.
Just kept it up, and his dad walked in and saw it
dude.
all. And then his dad started crying, be like, "Didn't know how I raised you boys," and drove them up to Dickinson to turn themselves in.
Jesus,
But then
dude.
the cops or detectives they were talking to were actually like, we were onto you guys. We saw you guys coming in.
Yeah,
They were
sure.
like, you came in with your trench coats and your hats over your heads, and they're like, we walked in with no masks and like
Yeah.
like maybe a backwards Twins cap.
Right.
Like
Of
it's
course.
nothing. Terrible footage too, because it was just like my one buddy holding the camera, and then you see just them light the shopping cart on. They actually put a shit ton of magazines in it and then just doused it with gas.
That's really that's
But
pretty
then
cool.
the whole footage is just like shaky fire, and then them sprinting off and going, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, you would need to get the security footage.
Yeah,
like for
yeah.
that to be like that would be good. That'd be good to see, but like
Yeah, I told a girl that we did that at the track meet a few
yeah,
months later.
How'd that work out?
She was like, I know the guys who cleaned that up.
Oh, nice.
And we're like, sweet. Want to suck my dick?
Would you like to suck our dicks then?
She said
Is
no.
that how this works?
She gently declined.
Gently. Nice. Nice.
She was
work.
like, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not
dude.
this time.
Holy fuck, dude. That jackass shit you did was hilarious, bro. Oh yeah, I fucking that was always the scariest, right? Like all like those like MSN Messenger, AIM and all that, like your parents like finding those messages and finding that kind of shit, or like finding any evidence.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like Alan and I we there was like this little like pond that would have construction equipment outside of our town. And so we just went there one day and we just randomly like for some reason in the backhoe, just under like the fucking screwdrivers and the random shit on the side, just was the key to the backhoe. So Al and I were just operating this backhoe out in this pond, and I had a video of it on my fucking flip phone. You know, I was like fucking 14 years old.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, "What the fuck?" And then all these
Badass.
videos. We also broke into this train that was just sitting on the tracks, and it had an entire fucking crate, like a big wooden crate of fucking road flares. So we had this like we took
rules.
dude. So there was a video of us in my buddy's house just lighting a road flare off in his face down in his basement to wake him up. And that previous night we'd been drinking and just fighting each other in the front lawn, so his face was bloody and like pussy. And we just lit a rope up and we're like, "Whoa, fuck, dude!" He tried to fight two of my buddies 2-on-1,
burns.
and just like boom, he had a fucking tooth through his lip and everything.
He looks like Rigoletto.
I don't know who that is, but yes,
Dude,
I'm gonna trust him.
you
He looks
remember
like
those
Rigoletto.
like feature films for families or whatever where they would call your house and be like, hey, do you want to buy this?
No.
There's like the Peanut Butter Gang, and then the one where these space camp. It was like feature films for
I
families.
don't know what you're talking about at all.
Oh, well, they would just...
This must be a fucking backwoods Western North Dakota thing.
I think it was all over.
Or
but I
because
don't
your
know.
parents are 95 years old. This is
Yeah,
like
but they
I think
could-
they held on to from a bygone time.
They could have held me down,
Wait, what?
beat me.
That was like a Freudian slip. It's like, wait, I was not talking about that at all, dude. I was not talking about you getting held down by your 90-year-old pop, dude. That was not what I was fucking.
He was stronger back then.
I bet he was. I met him though, and I'm not scared of him now because he's so old.
Yeah, dude, he was driving around my buddy's Cybertruck, and I guess was just putting the pedal to the fucking metal.
Dude, that's cool, dude. Old guys like that just love just like driving fast and feeling cool.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
There was a time where that was a really cool thing to do. It's not. I think that's died a little bit.
Yeah, you're not cruising Maine anymore.
You have to be like in like a fucking South or something. Be like, I like speed. I like going fast. It's like I don't think that's really a thing.
That is...
Wade, you're a retarded farmer. Does that still happen on the country? I bet out in the country people are still doing it.
Oh, absolutely. Throwing beer bottles at signs and shit.
Yeah.
And then shooting the signs.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, my one buddy, when we were in Mott last time, was driving a 1956 Jeep around.
Oh,
that was badass.
That was unbelievable.
Actually, that was my favorite time when we were back in Mott and we did the county fair. Josh went back and went to sleep.
Yeah.
And I legitimately...
Which was not it was not I didn't go back to go to sleep. I was like I can't possibly stay awake. I'm so drunk.
Yeah.
I went and passed out mid sentence. I was talking to Nathan Folsenbach. He's like, dude, mid sentence you fell asleep.
Yeah.
That's a bad time.
And then he wasn't answering my calls.
Yeah.
And so I would... Actually, our buddy Cam, too, was like, Josh isn't going to wake up to come party. I'm like, yes, he will. I'm getting a ride. I came... pounded on the door until Folsenbach let me in. and then Josh was
Unruly,
asleep and just pulled his arm, and I was pretty much like, you're coming to come down to the bar and party. And Folsenbach was like, oh, he seems kind of tired. I'm like, full sabak, I respect.
Nathan.
I was like, I respect you, so I'm not gonna make you do this. but Josh is coming down to party. 10 minutes later, Josh shirt off, just screaming Creed in the middle of the bar.
Yeah, dude.
It was awesome. And then it was back to normal. We just had to get some beef fuel.
Couple shots, few beers.
We didn't have to. Yeah, our buddy Willie picked up that tab, and then he drunk drove us in a 1956 Jeep home.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, dude. Yeah, I felt that was a rough one, man. I gave your buddy mushrooms at like fucking 2 a.m. I'm like, well, I'm going to bed. Those are strong. Have fun.
He got it. We woke up the next morning. That Jeep was just in the middle, literally the middle of the parking lot.
Yeah.
There was no parking spaces.
Just a rifle just laying in the trunk.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
An exposed rifle, a 2 Coors Lights in the fucking can holders.
I walked outside of the hotel room. Well, the motel. It's like all of them faced in there.
It is.
Yeah, I walked out there, and the hotel owner came up, and he goes, I haven't seen you around for a while. I'm like, I haven't been here for a few years. And he points at it. He goes, that Willie Green's Jeep? I'm like, sure is. He goes, yeah, I just see him around every once in a while. I'm sure he'll get it. It was like,
yeah,
perfect.
Just literally dead center in the middle of the park, like not in the parking spot at all, with just a rifle and empty beer cans. I'm like, this is some backwoods fucking Western North Dakota shit, dude.
Pretty badass, if you ask me.
I mean, no, it was. I'm not even judging it, but it was fun as fuck. But
oh man,
very, very funny. All right, well, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. You guys fucking gotta go to that concert.
I'm gonna go look at hot goth chicks.
Yeah, that's cool. They historically have really big boobs.
True. Well, thanks for having me on, dude.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, thanks for your contributions, Wade.
Yeah.
Thanks, pal.
Check out. Wait, can I plug it? Check out the I Woke Up for This podcast.
Oh yeah. Do that.
Check out the I Woke Up for This podcast, Spotify, Apple, wherever.
Yep. And that's and you have an Instagram.
Blaise Kautzman, BLAISER.KAUTZ.
Yeah, do that.
Sweet.
Wade, what's your Instagram?
I don't have one.
Well, yeah, he does have one, but it does have the N-word in it. So, yeah, but it's like kind of secret. He puts like a 2 in between, so it's like N2, I2, G2. Well, the twos make it fine. If it's on Instagram, it can be on my podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why there's always these girls with big asses on here hanging out. That's why we got all these thirst traps. That's why you're here, buddy. Fucking thick daddy, dude. All right. Yes. Thank you guys so much for. Bye.
Thank you.